Welcome to the Blizzard Arena.
And the quest for a champion begins today.
The anticipation has been building, and it is finally time. We are live.
Are you
Can you get over the roof there? Oh my.
Oh my, what a play, what a grab!
Another jump here on the high ground. Super goes forward, but gets stuck off. The EMP comes in, and ding, he rains down hell from above.
Here comes Pine. Gets one, gets two. Looking for a bit more, gets another one.
Tuno's down again. That heralds disaster generally for the Fusion, and Carpe wasn't far behind. Prophet, he's killed 4 players now on his own.
From Vancouver, locks him in the sound barrier. Sound the bomb coming in from John. Oh my God, he does it again.
Flutter now moving up to the Widowmaker, taking the clutch into his own hands. The headshot after headshot after headshot.
Okay, I like this for the Gladiators. We're gonna try and circle around. I'm gonna call this the merry-go-round because it makes me laugh. Makes me happy, and Shawfall switches to the Widowmaker at just the right time.
Oh, the Raven.
What in the Lord's name is that?
That's so good. Oh, that's good.
I'm the best Tracy in the world.
Oh my word.
I mean, you could have told me that you spoke English, honestly.
The fans never thought they'd see this day. It took 43 matches. Feels like a really emotional moment here.
All right, we're back. We're gonna do a little watch this little video before we get into the serious stuff. So we're gonna watch a little Christmas from Asia video, which I have all the videos that we're doing today linked in the channel itself. So little happy before we get to the serious.
Hello, everyone. Andrew Esquire here of The Legal Mindset. And today I just simply wanted to do a quick video, a little bitty premiere to say Merry Christmas to you, of course, on this Christmas day over there on the in the United States or in Europe, wherever you are. If you're in Asia, Merry Christmas as well. Although I may set this to come out in the evening in Asia and in the morning, so it kind of hits everybody equally around the world. We all get to share Christmas together for at least a couple hours. We're all on the same page. But sincerely, I want to say thank you. Thank you for joining me for my coverage. Whether you started on this journey with me back when I was covering trials like Kyle Rittenhouse or Amber Heard versus Johnny Depp, whether you're one of the Disney people that came on during Disney as I pounded the rats and destroyed them over their epic loss in the Reedy Creek saga, losing to the state of Florida. Whether you are somebody who joined a little bit later, maybe in my differing coverage of VTubers in the VTubing industry, the insanity of Japanese companies and some in other countries as well. We talked about one in Korea. We talked about some that are out of Singapore, Malaysia,
trying to get a VTuber
other
model.
places that are trying to force these insane work standards, take advantage of employees from around the world and put them in bad situations, pressure them, exploit them. And we've been exposing that and putting that out on this channel for a while. And we've been heavy on that since the jump and will continue to stay on that. Or whether you're one that joined me for the Johnny Salami, the Ramsey Khalid Ismail saga,
Man,
which I'm currently in the middle of and absolutely dedicated to seeing an end to not just Ramsey Khalid Ismail, but criminal nuisance streaming around the world, particularly in Asia. I think it's especially a deep problem because people come to take advantage of the culture, and it's absolutely insane, and it is unhinged, and it is certainly a problem, which as a person who lives in Asia, primarily in Korea, spent some time in Japan, Thailand, Southeast Asia, it's something that's a problem, and I see it. And when I see it, I do the best I can do to stop it. So I want to thank you guys for being here for that. I also want to thank you if you're a member of the Base Legal Mindset, BLM, the best membership out there. Thank you for supporting me, whether you're a new time person who's joining, whether you got a free membership through a gift. And thank you for everyone who generously gives those gift memberships. They help everybody get exclusive content. Thank you very much, so much. And whether or not you're somebody who's a member of my locals, which is my kind of most elite group over there on legalmindset.locals.com, thank you for your support of the channel. Thank you for supporting me. And even if you've just liked and subscribed to the channel, thank you for sticking around with me this year. I say to you, your friends, your family, to all those you care about, and to all the things you care about, the hobbies you care about, the people you care about, the places you care about, I send my love, my blessings, and my hope for a lovely, lovely Christmas, and for also the new year. I hope that 2025 brings excellent things for you and your people. And I also hope to have an excellent 2025 with you together on this channel. So thank you so much. Please feel free to leave a message in the video comments below. Feel free to tell me about any topics you want me to cover, any things you want me to look into. If you're just interested in me covering one topic, let me know. I listen and read to all the comments. Even if I don't always follow them, I do read all of them. So I do appreciate you guys doing that for me. And thank you so much. I am very fortunate. And I want to say thank you to all of you for allowing me to do this as a significant part of my life. It brings me so much joy, so much happiness. And I want to thank you for allowing me this happiness in my life. Take care, guys. And once again, Merry Christmas.
all right, now we get to the nitty-gritty part. We get to the fun part of the stream where we actually talk about the big one. Okay.
All right, so let's start with some news. So Obviously, this is kind of a lot has been falling apart for Johnny Somali. And one of the things that's falling apart are his allies. And we're going to talk about today a little bit about our good friend Hank. We're going to talk about him today because he is being exposed on a huge level, a massive level. And we've got more information that's floating out there about his criminal past. And it's gotten even crazier, even more insane. Everything's been falling apart. And the main thing is that Hank is getting exposed. And let's look at another article that's coming out exposing Hank. So this is more information that's coming out about him.
An aggravated assault machete found in
So you see here, this is an old article, but this is very much accurate information from 2017 about 4 arrested in aggravated assault, machete, and other weapons found in suspect's vehicle. Now you see 3 upstanding fine gentlemen here, and then one interesting fella there at
Upstanding being the funny word.
the end, right? One very, very interesting fella at the end, and that is Hank, or as he's here, Heon Jong Yoo, right, of Tyler, Texas, right? So you got his mugshot right there, looking so pretty, so pretty. And then, of course, his accomplices. So let's read what they did.
Those don't matter.
So 4 men in Tyler, Texas, have been indicted in connection with an aggravated assault on December 2nd. Carlos Jose Hernandez of Tyler, Heon Jong Yoo of Tyler, Jesse Long of Gaylord, Michigan, and Matthew Lack of Brownsboro were indicted on charges of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. The 4 armed men, so that includes Hank, or Heon Jong, entered a property on the 3900 block of McDonald Road in Tyler. Once on the property, the men became involved in an altercation with the homeowner. Weapons were drawn during the incident. So this means, I don't know who particularly drew them, but possibly Hank was drawing a weapon in an altercation with the homeowner.
I mean, he did get deported back to Korea for violation of gun arms. So it's possible he did draw the weapon, and this is why he got deported back to South Korea, because that was the reason. Misuse of or firearms law, or misuse of firearms. Something regarding firearms.
When they were breaking into his house, the suspects fled in a vehicle but were stopped a short distance from where the incident occurred. At the time of arrest, inside the vehicle, they had a tactical vest, 3 mags, a handgun, 2 rifles, a machete, and a shotgun. So these guys were pretty stacked up as they came into this property in time.
So it's looking like it might be the case that it was guns, clearly, since the only weapon not a gun is a machete.
Tyler, they had a bond set at $60K, right? Editor's note, initially Tyler police said the incident occurred inside the home. After further investigation, they say they learned the incident occurred in the front yard of the home and started when they became involved in an argument. So there you go. They were still on the property, but you're seeing obviously a beautiful mugshot here. And this is the type of stuff, once again, that comes out when you start getting involved, when you start wanting to become famous. You become more famous than you intended to become.
5 minutes of fame kind of doesn't go too well. And if it's someone like this, getting famous probably is not something you quite want, because you'll get famous for all the wrong reasons. And that's what it's looking like right now.
Right? And these things start coming up.
Oh boy, do they.
So as these things were coming up, things start to fall apart in Johnny's community. And it seems like there's a little bit of friction going on because of Hank. Now, I'm not going to really comment on whether or not these are credible allegations or not, but they're funny. And what is funny to me is how they tear apart Johnny's community, which is absolutely hilarious. And let's just look at this. So there's comments, including comments that have even been on some of my videos about Hank and Johnny kind of at odds here, right? So, this is a comment here. I didn't want to say anything, but thought this over for a long time, and it's just wrong. I lost a friend in Hank, and that's his true colors. Hank is messing with your case, telling the court you need an extension in order to purchase a paid lawyer. That's why your date got moved, right? So you got some comments there. And then a similar comments over here from a Dimitri fellow, right? Actually, I think this guy actually had a video, so it might be better just to play the video. Actually, no. I think we'll just read the comment, right? Let's just read the comment. So, TBH, Hank is actually messing with Johnny's case, telling the court that Johnny needs extra time, an extension, in order for Johnny to purchase a paid lawyer so he stays longer so he can be a witness in his own case for monetary gains. Absolutely scheming betrayal. Sorry, Hank. So there's a little bit of friction there. There's a little bit of friction.
So we have some possibly sabotage
in there. Now, I don't want to comment as to whether that I could comment on what
if this is true or not, that is.
Whether that's true and whether that happened or not. I'm actually not going to comment just because I think it's funny, right? As to whether that's true. I'll just say this is that how can I say this? It wasn't Johnny that requested the move. And it wasn't the prosecutor that requested the move. The judge did it. So for whatever reason the judge would do it, right, that's only in the judge's power. So something happened with...
So it is possible that maybe Hank convinced the judge to move it, but I don't know why the judge would listen to Hank of all people. I'm not so sure whether that's true or not. Remains to be seen.
The judge. Now... there's a lot of things, like I said in my last stream, that can influence the judge to move the date. And Johnny has now realized, as December 20th has come and gone, that the date was indeed moved. Now, remember, Johnny was flipping out because he did not know how it was possible that I knew his date, but he did not, right? And I know more about his case updates. I get pretty much instant updates. Anytime anything official is done, I have an instant update about any case information. But because Johnny, well, he doesn't speak Korean, he doesn't have access to people that do or understand the legal system. And not only that, but he's probably getting his information filtered through Hank. He's not getting that information very fast or very often. And remember also that the public defenders are not very motivated to give you the fastest information. For example, if there's an update on Friday at 5 p.m. and that case file is updated on a Friday, he's probably not hearing about it till Monday, except for he's hearing about it on my channel and he's watching every single video. So Johnny Somali, people are saying he tried streaming again. That's actually inaccurate. So what he did was he created a dummy YouTube account. So he didn't try streaming. That's inaccurate. And a lot of people are misreporting this because I don't know why. I guess it's a slow news cycle and they're waiting for me to drop the real spicy stuff, which will come this week, trust me. But he just put up a dummy account. This is it right here. This is ban evasion. He's trying to evade the ban. Now he's trying to do what some other people have done.
And ban evasion is also actually bad. If you try to avoid a ban, then it's possible your account will just get straight up banned, or that account gets banned as well. So ban evasion is not a wise idea. Just putting that out there. If you try to ban evade, it's not going to go too well for you. So,
which is they put their links there, and it's kind of just a way to get people to click on their links because this is like his TTS link, his Instagram, and his Rumble. But to be honest, this is not him trying to stream. So a lot of people and a lot of channels are misreporting information. So they're actually saying that, oh, he's streaming again. He's streaming. No, he's not, right? Just like, for example, almost every channel that I've watched is misreporting the number of years that he's that he's facing right now. So almost everybody, and I watched even a TikToker, I forget which one it was. Was it Priscilla Kwan or somebody else? But there's TikTokers putting out bad information. Even Atozi put out wrong information. But it's one minor thing, and it was that he's facing 10 years. He's not facing 10 years. He's facing 5 right now. Now, it's highly likely that that number goes up very soon. But right now, technically, he's facing 5.
Yeah, so I mean, the number of years he could have was much larger, but the likelihood is 5 to 10. But he's probably facing 5. He could go maybe 10, maybe 15. But right now, he's facing only 5.
So there's no situation in which he's facing 10 right now. It's really just 5. So that's the current status, right? And some people bring up the drug charges, but the drug charges he's not facing those at trial right now. He's only facing obstruction of business. However,
this is only the ones he's facing currently, not the additional charges that haven't been brought up yet.
However, I'll give you a little spoiler here. I had 2 interviews today. During one of my interviews, we got sources and these are people speaking to the police that are there's not just people looking to file more charges that are serious. This is real people. And I know there's a distinction between first party and third party. These are first parties looking to file complaints against other crimes against Johnny. But we have credible sources that are telling us that they are going to look to try to combine the cases. So not just do the Western case and leave the others for a separate case, but actually they may try to combine the cases. That's something they're very much considering. Now, whether they actually do it or not, we'll see, but they are strongly considering it right now, which would be amazing. I hope they combine the cases. That would be great if they put more charges in there and they combined them all, because that gives the weight. And remember, we have till March. So up until March, they can combine the case. Now, this is so rare. This rarely ever happens. And everybody who's talked about this is like, well, this rarely happens. But because exceptions have already been made, and this case is so weird, it's so abnormal, it already is something abnormal. What people don't realize about the Johnny Somali case, especially people in Korea, that aren't Korean, is that obstruction of business is something that almost never goes to trial. Oftentimes with obstruction of business, they just fine you and you move on. They don't put you to trial. The fact that they set a trial date means they're taking it very, very seriously. So just setting a trial date alone makes it serious. So you add on to that they now bump this till March. That means something serious is coming. All right, there's more coming here. There's a lot of moving factors. So let's continue here. So obviously we had his YouTube. Now, I don't take much from this. So any of the channels that are giving out information that he's streaming again, he's not. He just put up a shell here. I
mean, you can tell it says no content on there, so obviously he's not streaming again.
So this is not something that I would say he's streaming necessarily. He put up a YouTube, and he's going to get probably dinged for ban evasion because literally everybody is reporting him right now. Actually, everybody is reporting him. So I do doubt that he's going to, do much with that or have much coming from that. Let's talk.
He'll probably get hit instantly when it gets found out, because ban evasion, you'll get hit pretty fast when people find out you're ban evading.
About Hank a little bit more. So Hank is actually running from Bang TV, who's somebody who I interviewed. And you're going to see this because in my interview, he actually, in my interview today, he challenged Hank again. And, he's like, Hank, come on, let's do this. And Bang TV is literally 45 years old. So he's actually like 12, 13 years older. He's 30 kilograms lighter. Hank is taller than him. So Hank is like a super heavyweight. Bang TV is a welterweight. He's a 45-year-old man, and Hank won't fight him because he's a chicken. And the only thing he'll do is he will run away, he will call the police, and he won't do it. and the official offer is out there to come and box. He wants to fight officially. You are allowed to in Korea. You are allowed to do like.
Well, another thing is Bang TV. It's also the Korean's version of the special ops. IMF, I think. So he's also has military training, but most Koreans do. But I'm not sure if Hank does, since he was in the U.S. for until he got deported back for firearm charges. I don't know if he actually went to military, but most military people, men with some exceptions, are required to do military service for all Korean men. That said, he's still 45 and Hank is younger, so he should be spry and heavy. Plus that, he should be able to be confident, but military kind of a little nervous already.
Sanctioned fight, right? So like a boxing fight, Muay Thai, whatever.
I mean, he also did push Johnny to the ground as well.
You are allowed to do that. So they can do that very much legally. That's not assault. That's not anything else. It's in the ring with a ref, you know. So he's not going to die, right? He's going to get punched, right? Sure. Somebody in the chat offered 3,000 won. He'll be able to buy a coffee. I know, he'll love it. Well, he was arguing over manwon, which is 10,000 won, which is like $7. So hilarious. But that said, he offered to fight him, and I think Jungman in our interview also said he'd fight him. The beluga, the whale, right? Jungman's the fatter one, who you guys may have seen. He was in the car, and like when he found out Johnny got away, he was like so mad about it. He had such a good reaction to it. But anyways, they both offered to fight him. So, Hank, what's going on, bro? Big man, running away from people. He said he would fight in the ring, but where's he at?
$0.
All talk. All talk, no action. Okay. So, that being said, yeah, so Hank, and here's the last one. Oh, it's only 5 minutes, but hey. Alright. So.
Give you guys a little bit of a teaser as we come here to the last segment I want to talk about. And this is something I'm going to do a full episode on, but I want to do a little bit here, on what is the thing that's going to kill Johnny Somali. This is the bullet that is going to really hit him, because right now it is a huge issue. And I'm going to get into what I want to do a full episode is why it's a big issue and why it's serious and why Korea is taking this super seriously. That is deep fakes. Okay? Deep fakes are a huge problem.
They are really bad. Like, I think he'll correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they are actually illegal.
Problem, which prosecutors are taking very, very seriously right now. And my interview guest today, Jungman, his charge that Johnny's homeboy, or somebody related to Johnny, apparently, asked to settle, is related to a deep fake. Deep fakes are no joke. They are super illegal in Korea. And there's for good reason.
That's what I thought. Because, yeah, they're super serious because you can, like, literally create someone, you making out with somebody or being with somebody, and that person has a relationship, and you could destroy their relationship or their marriage or their family over a deep fake. They are massive, massive problem. So, having a deep fake is a massive bad thing in Korea.
For good reason.
Oh, it's a very good reason.
And because of that, he's absolutely screwed. And all you have to do is broadcast it, and you get in big trouble. And we've got video evidence of Somali broadcasting it. Now, I'm not going to play the actual part of the deepfake, but I do want to show you guys the actual stream where he did this. And he did this under the pretext, which makes it so much worse. This aggravates it. He did this under the pretext of saying that Bong Bong was his girlfriend. Now, he also has, so Bong Bong's the female streamer. We're going to show you that one right now. So Bong Bong's a female streamer. He did that. He also has one that he clearly distributed with Jungman. And there's others like Dalgun and others that had deepfakes made of them that were also looked like they could have been distributed by Johnny Somali. And they have a lot of proof on that. So let me show you this one. This is the one with
Bong Bong's the one that she claimed the claim was she dropped the case over Johnny, but then she didn't. And also in Korea, I think also in Japan as well. Anyone who is seen on Twitch or streaming next to him instantly gets banned, and I think either her or the one in Japan was freaking out because he got caught on camera with her, and thankfully nothing happened to her channel, but just he is basically blacklisted on any streaming sites in Korea and Japan. So, for reference of that.
With Bong Bong. And this one is particularly bad because he broadcast this. And the way the statue works
that makes it worse. Just having it alone is bad, but broadcasting it and showing it out on just for the world to see makes it way worse.
Is if you broadcast, you're done. You're absolutely done. Okay, so let's play this here.
Girlfriend. You want to see my girlfriend? Look at this. I have a Korean girlfriend. I don't know why you guys want to attack me. Even I have a Korean girlfriend. She's a streamer.
I'm surprised there's no one. It's not believable he even has a girlfriend until anyway.
Bong Bong IRL. This is my girlfriend. I have a girlfriend. This is my girlfriend. Bong Bong IRL. I have a Korean. Girlfriend, why are you attacking me? This is my girlfriend. Bong Bong IRL, that's my girlfriend. Look how she drives me around in the car.
That doesn't even look believable. It looks something about this picture kind of looks a little. I think something about this kind of looks a little fake. Like one side is kind of shady, and this side's clear. The picture kind of looks a little.
She's the one who helped me. She told me come to Korea. Let's make a content. This is my girlfriend, Bong Bong IRL. You need to come on.
So and then he shows the deepfake. So I'm not going to show the deepfake, but the thing.
Yeah.
Is by doing that he really screwed himself. By doing that, he really, really screwed himself, right? So that really screws him.
That's a massive mistake on him. I mean, he's been making mistakes all apart, but that's a massive one, all that alone.
And the prosecutors have hundreds of pages of evidence related to the deepfakes. And he is, on this charge, so screwed. Because all you need to get is him streaming it. And he did that. We have proof. We had that video. Right? And we've got more proof of other things he's distributed and he sent out. Even if it wasn't streamed, if he distributed it as part of his Discord or he distributed it elsewhere, he sent it around, he passed it around, and they have his phones, they have his equipment, which, once again, I've said this many times, it's not new news. They've had his phones for more than 1 month now, 2 months now almost. They've had his phones and his equipment for 2 months. This isn't new news. They've had his equipment for 2 months, and they've been going through that, and they've collected evidence on that. That's where he's done. Possession is a crime, and distribution is aggravated. So you're donezo, bro. You're donezo. And, you can...
Oh, he's completely done. This is a big mess up.
Say, oh, it was all Discord. It doesn't matter. He broadcast.
Okay. I'm going to stop you. Stop him right there. Let me have my own thought. Even if it was someone else did it, like, let's say, for argument's sake, or devil's advocate, or whatever you want to call it, even, let's say, he didn't make the deepfake himself, it was someone on his Discord, the fact that he willingly put it out there for the world to see is where he messed up. If he just had it and didn't show it out, it wouldn't have been as bad. But the fact that he showed it out and everyone now sees the deepfake, you're basically screwed now.
Even if he didn't create it, he broadcast it. He put it on his channel.
Exactly.
That's why he's screwed. He doesn't have. There's no defense for that. There's no but my Discord.
There's no defense. It's like, oh, I didn't make it. It does not matter. You posted it. Whether you knew deepfakes, I'm pretty sure he's not. I would be willing to guess he knew. I mean, if he knew what the comfort women were, there's a good chance he knew that deepfakes in Korea are super illegal.
Discord created it. Doesn't matter. You broadcast it. Done. Conviction. Right. So that one is one that we're going to talk about. We'll talk about why it's so important and also the other deepfakes and why they're important. But he's not getting a settlement from anybody else, right? He's trying to settle. It ain't going to happen, baby.
What comes to mind immediately?
Yeah, so basically, he is very much in a big pickle. So let's see what we got here. What else? Yeah, so he is basic. Actually, wait. Let's see, what else? There's another one, right? I was meaning to watch one. Is there? Oh. Okay, so there was one I was trying to look for. I can't find it right now. Is it this one? No, it's... Okay, so... Johnny... Okay, why looking for this? I will just talk. So, what is my thought on this? My thought is, hopefully he's done. Because, well, this also sets like a precedent that any either after. No, wait. Oh, Logan Paul started this, actually. Logan Paul with his trip to Japan and the forest. I'm not going to say in case YouTube hits me for it, but the forest, if you know, you know. And since then, people have been doing over Asia, messing around, and then Johnny decided to do this. And, well, we're here now, and he decided to go in Korea. Unlike Japan, with a country mostly military, everyone has to serve the military, with some exceptions. You made a very bad idea and decision for this. So, with that said, I mean, his trial doesn't come till... It didn't happen till March, so he's stuck in Korea. He's stuck during martial law. He's stuck even now. I mean, I'm honestly surprised he made it out of Israel with him trying to do what he did. I mean, it's a little surprising he came out alive. So, yeah, so yes. I put every single video I use in the description. So, okay, let me, just in case you don't believe me, which is totally understandable. If you don't, I have it down here, all right here. So yes, I am using I am giving him credits. So, okay. Actually, I got another one.
Matching.
Which...
The sound you hear if your employer matches your 401k contribution. It's free money.
Yeah, I link every video I react to or everything I talk about in the description. So, if I'm reacting to... So, I'm going to have to put this one also in the description. Okay. Let's do that right now because, like... Oh, that guy. You, seems like he's self-sabotaging Johnny, but, I mean, he's there, he's just been lying and contradicting everything Johnny says, so... Honestly, a little funny.
There he
Every
is
week.
again. Every
Every
week, there's something. Johnny Somali.
Literally, I don't run out. He literally is the Golden Goblin. I mean, I call him the punching bag of South Korea, but literally, he's given me so much content, it's hard to not make something else. Korea's drama this past few months has given me so much that I haven't had to talk about anything else because they've given me so much. There's martial law, there's the K-pop stuff, there's Johnny Somali and him being the punching bag of South Korea. Every week there's an update on him to where I don't have to talk about anything else. It is, thank you, Johnny, for this.
Somali is doing. All right, this is from Dexerto. Johnny Somali very afraid he'll face even more jail time after police took his phone. I wonder what he has in his phone.
Oh.
Man. I wonder what he has in his phone. Right? We talked about it last week. It's been moved to March.
Yeah, obviously he's since it's not the 20th anymore. His trial has been moved to now the 7th of March. So
I think they're trying like I think what's it called again? Andrew, Legal Mindset said they're trying to give him more charges. They're gonna give him more time. It's gonna take a lot longer. So man, this guy is crazy.
Yeah, where's he?
he is cooked.
I have burning questions. Where's he living now? Who's footing the bill, and all that stuff?
Well, to answer that question, from what I understand, Johnny can't live. He can't do a work visa, so he can't actually stream or do anything, or else that's against since he doesn't have a passport or visa, so he can't use it, and he's not there to work. So, and he has to survive on his own, get all his food, probably find a place to live. I don't know if they actually give him a living space. Probably not. So he's gonna run out of money very quickly, though. So I don't think he's actually living anywhere. He has to find it all on his own. He's on his own in a country where he's target number one, public enemy number one, the punching bag of South Korea.
And he has to wait. That's a long ass time. He's got to be making money somehow.
Yeah. Here we go. Controversial streamer Johnny Somali is very afraid after police confiscated his cell phone, as it could result in him going to.
Also, I heard he was freaking out when martial law came down, probably because, I mean, you're already stuck in Korea, and then the entire country shut down. I mean, most people were asleep. He's probably freaking out because the USA he's never experienced a martial law. I don't think most people living has experienced a martial law, considering the last time Korea had a martial law was in 1970 or 80.
Jail for years. This is on top of the stuff that he's already been doing. Johnny Somali, real name Ramzi Khalid Ismail, has gone into hiding after spending months terrorizing South Korea, and he's now unable to leave the country. Earlier in his trip, Somali sparked anger in the South Korean parliament for his offensive dances with the Statue of Peace, a monument to victims of Japanese force during World War II. Content creator is currently awaiting trial in.
Oh yeah, that comfort woman stuff was disgusting.
March for obstruction of business due to his chaotic stream inside a 7-Eleven, but there could be many more charges to come. Ooh, man, I'm happy. I'm so excited this is happening.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
This guy's going to be content for 2025.
Yeah.
He's going to be content for at least January, February, March. This month and until March, he's going to be content gold for at least 4 more months. So, and I guess we'll enjoy it while it lasts.
It's gonna be every week. There's something. So far, every week there's been something happening with him.
That is so true. Every week there has been something he does stupid.
Yeah.
Let's see. According to Andrew from Legal Mindset, Somali is extremely fearful because of what the authorities may have found when they seized his phone and other broadcasting equipment. Back in November, Somali was accused of allegedly using AI to create deepfakes of him kissing Korean streamer Bong Bong and bragged about having a girlfriend. In Korea, deepfakes are extremely serious crime.
Again, they are illegal.
In September, the country passed a bill punishing anyone who possesses explicit deepfakes of other individuals with up to 7 years of jail time with a fine of $2 $22,000. Damn, 7 years. That's on top of like terrorism and the North Korea propaganda. And
I forgot about the North Korea propaganda. That is also serious. The comfort woman, obviously the deepfake, the the Lotel world and the using around children and description of business, all this. I mean, right now it's only 5. Could go to 10 or 7.
threatening to sexually assault people. That's wild, man. And he probably have CP on his phone, right? See, in December, Legal Mindset
would not be surprised,
who has been closely following Somali's case, revealed that the streamer is very afraid of these charges ever since the cops took his phone. Segment begins at 5:40. Let's actually watch this.
All right.
5:40. 5:24. All right, Andrew. Let's hear it.
I did react to this video.
The deepfakes is a huge issue. Johnny or Ramsey, should I say, is very afraid of these charges. He is very fearful of these charges because he is not just in possession of, but he broadcasted several deepfakes, which elevates it in the severity. Now, a lot of people have said, well, what if he tries to claim that the deepfakes were made by his Discord?
Again, it doesn't matter. He shared them out. It does not matter whether he made it or not.
And they were not made by his himself. Well, that doesn't actually remove him from liability. In fact, it actually can make things even worse in a sense.
Yes, even worse because he didn't make it, but he still shared it anyway, which honestly is a bigger issue. Because he probably knew it was bad, but did it anyway.
Right? Because he went out and broadcasted them, right? He went out and not only possessed it, but he broadcasted it to a wider audience.
Right? Oh, man. And he so willingly did so. He knew that he was doing it. It wasn't by accident. Oops. My tiny penis came out. I didn't mean to show that, but he purposefully did it. Oh, man. Yep. Man. Let's see. But yeah, shout out to Illegal Mindset right over there. I say, even if Somali were to claim that they were created by Discord, he didn't take himself. It doesn't remove him from the liability. Legal Mindset believes that Somali will not only be charged with deepfake crimes, but these offenses could be the silver bullet that gets him. The Korean law expert he's spoken to don't think the phones would be confiscated if other charges weren't being seriously investigated. Somali is also accused of violating anti-terrorism laws, threatening to sexually...
Which is the North Korean propaganda goes under the anti-terrorism laws. Since you are literally spewing music of a communist country that's right above you, that is for decades upon decades has wants to destroy you. Since Russia and the for backstory, Russia after World War II, after Japan colonization was over, the U.S. and Russia both decided to split the countries in two. Why they can aftermath and once they left, there was a Korean War, yada yada. Again, China, Russia on North Korea, U.S. and the UK, I believe, on, or just U.S. and maybe another country on the other side. And then when they just settled, they split. North Korean became, obviously, took the ideals from Russia, and Korea took the ideals from U.S. And since then, North Korea has been literally the hell on earth and is basically the darkest, the country that no one knows. It's like the most silent country. No one knows what goes on. It's like mission impossible to get out, let alone. So, in a country that wants to attack the United States, Korea, other countries outside of China and Russia. So, spewing propaganda with that music, that'd be the same as spewing Chinese Soviet 1930s Germany music. It also falls under anti-terrorism laws. So it's also a country right next to you that for decades wants to take you down. So, for reference, why that is so serious. I mean, it's already obvious why, but it's a little backstory of how serious it is.
Actually, assault female streamers, drug use, violating the Railroad Act, and even spreading North Korean propaganda. Man, this guy is content farming king. And he's giving us content. But yeah.
He is content gold.
I don't know who actually likes this guy. Like, they like him because he's an idiot and he does stupid shit, right? But the thing is that do they actually agree with the stuff that he's doing? Dude,
I have a theory about this, actually. My theory, I mean, I think, and League of Monster also kind of had this, assume this too. I mean, we know there's probably people in his Discord that are telling us stuff, but I feel like most people that are actually following him are egging him on to see how much punishment he gets, and don't actually agree with the stuff he's doing. My theory is barely anyone agrees with him, and they just want to see how much worse he can get in trouble.
Dude, it's just a joke, man.
Because probably most people don't like him.
And yo, he just messing around.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Like at the end of his, like, I don't know, 50 years from now, at the end of his term, or if he's still gonna get out, like the Walter White or Pablo Escobar question: was it worth it? Was it worth?
Probably not.
That's true. Like, he did so many crazy ass things already, and it's funny that the Koreans actually South Koreans are the ones who actually, actually did something about it. And this is a long time coming, man. Like, and he fucked around for too long.
Yeah, effed around and found out, and you went to the country who had just mandatory military, and Korea is nice until you give them a reason to not be nice, and they do this. So this should be a lesson to anyone else trying to do this. Don't start fights. Don't start problems in Korea, because you're going to end up like this.
And he's finally finding out. I would say if he's getting 7 years for the deepfake AIs, out of everything that was mentioned, the anti-terrorism law sounds the most egregious. Like, yeah,
it's either that or the comfort women. It's either North Korea and the anti-terrorism law, or the comfort women and disrespecting a memorial of children that were done horrible things to Imperial Japan during World War II. Those are the most egregious, in my opinion.
Stuff that he's done.
That's the worst, because it has the strongest implications. Yeah, he violated the statute. It's something historical. It's more like a symbolical disrespect, but the terrorist thing that might actually harm people, and that might actually cause problems. Like, example, right, in the plane, you make a bomb joke. It's not gonna end, dude. It's like the flight's gonna end up being canceled, and schedules are gonna get affected, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I agree. That's the one with the biggest. That should be one of the bigger ones. One of the bigger atrocities.
Yeah, anti-terrorism is not something to mess around with.
Yeah. I only hope that some of it, like some of the litigations, are public, but I don't think so. Would be great though. Would be great if some of them were
it would be amazing if it was like broadcasted on
right,
on like live television.
Dude,
Korean KBS, please broadcast this. Even though I know you're not going to, I want one of the Korean broadcasting channels that out there to, or one of the Korean channels to broadcast this. Please, it will be so glorious and content. But usually, unfortunately, I think they announced that it's not going to be broadcasted, but I wish they did.
We would
love to have seen it.
No, yeah. We would live stream that live. we go live just to watch it.
Oh, absolutely. Oh yeah. Hey boys, we're gonna be going live. We're gonna be watching
grab
the Johnny
your popcorn.
Somali trial.
Grab
I would live stream that as well.
Potato chips.
Get the popcorn ready.
But yeah, you love to see it. I love to see it. Everyone loves to see it.
You get what you deserve.
I like I said before, he is probably absolutely worse than Jack Doherty.
Yeah.
And the thing is that like he keeps doing it, right? He keeps doing it. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, give us the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial from me. Yeah, I want to see this live. But yeah, man. If let's say they stack on top of it, right? It's like 7 years, 10 years, 5 years. Oh, he's gonna be in there until he's like fucking 40 or 50 years old, dude.
Only though? I get the feeling it's more.
I don't know.
Like the terrorism, how many is that already alone?
That sounds like a 10-year sentence.
See, that's already 10. And how old is he? 20? So
He's 24. He's like 24 or something like that.
By that one charge, he's already 34. That's not counting all the others. Let's say that's just 2 years or 3 years each. He's gonna be at his
like
50s or 60s.
It'll be funny because he's doing streaming as a job, right?
Yeah.
He's doing streaming as a job. We know that if he goes in prison for even more than 5 years, the streaming game with the technology that's coming out is going to be completely changed. Everyone's going to forget him. But the thing is, I wonder if he's going to like continue once he gets out.
That's the question, actually. Would he learn his lesson? Probably not. Would he try again? More likely. But I feel like going in jail, he maybe learned a lesson. This might be a stupid idea. But you never know. He probably won't learn his lesson and continue right when he gets out. So.
But let's say if he goes to jail for like 10 years or 20 years, right? That's
I watched a video where, the maximum sentence was like 35 years, which the likelihood of him getting the maximum sentence possible is very low to where it's only going to be like 5 or 10 years at most.
We could have flying cars by then. We can have AI anime robot waifus by then.
Oh my gosh,
Phil. He will be like coming out and it would be like, what's going on? What's happening? Right?
Stuck in Korean
jail.
jail.
Acclimate himself like to society again. But the thing is that this is just in Korea. It's not like he's, I bet you he'll come back to the US and not do anything anymore. I think that's what he should do. He does have.
Yeah. He can't get away with this in the United States because the United States would rock him instantly, and he probably knows that, which is why he tried in Asia. It's like, oh, they're all nice. Korea is basically the United States of Asia, where you mess around and you find out.
Have a lot of money. He's probably gotten a lot of supporter and backing. I guarantee there are people who are like, "Oh, I love Johnny Somali, so don't take away my content."
I don't.
He's my only content that I like watching. I don't. And the thing is that his audiences are guaranteed like they're in like early. They're like not even teenagers, or maybe
they're
like
probably 9-year-olds
or something like that.
That can only go so far, dude. It's not like they can support him in 20 years. Like even if you're super diehard, dedicated Johnny Somali fan, like you can only support him like whatever expenses he needs to be paid and all the fines. He can only go so far unless you're willing to blow all your savings, sell your house just to get them out. That's not happening.
Yeah, I would say, I think 10 years should be enough time for everything that he's done. Because a decade is a long time.
I get the feeling that it's gonna be more, but he will be out in around a decade for like good behavior or just nobody gives a fuck anymore after a few years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the thing,
I imagine.
I think that he's gonna be a butt buddies with a giant Korean dude.
Yeah, he's probably gonna get beat up if he tries anything.
He goes inside. He's like, can I get the top bunk? He's like, no, you get a bottom bunk, bitch. He's like, what? What's going on? He's like, yeah. Have you felt the foreskin of a Korean man before? He's gonna feel. Shh, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I like this noodle hair that you have. I never had noodles in a long time. He's gonna destroy him in prison. He's gonna get wrecked in the prison. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be amazing, man. Oh,
mental
I can't wait.
boomage.
Thanks for checking out this segment of the Project Egg Roll podcast. If you like what we do here, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and you will know next time when we go live. We do go live every Saturday at 8 p.m. Once again, we are just getting started. Tons of more video to come. Thanks, and we'll see you guys next time.
Yeah, shout out to Phil for that one. And I have all right, so shout out to Phil on Project Egg Roll. And that's gonna be the stream for this week. I mean, there wasn't really much to talk about, just Johnny Somali being stupid, which, I mean, that's every week, but, you know, I will see you on Monday, unless I have a stream called, that'll be on in, like, I forgot, it's called For the Homies, if you want to check that one out, where we're but that's gonna be the stream today. I will see you on Monday, whether it's any other Korean news comes up or talk about something in gaming or anything else. But until then, like the video, like the stream, comment if they like to comment on the live stream, thank you, and subscribe if you want to more up to date on Johnny Somali or any other Korean update content or any content in general. Until then, I will see you. I will see you later. Bye bye.
Welcome to the Blizzard Arena.
And the quest for a champion begins today.
The anticipation has been building, and it is finally time. We are live.
Are you ready?
That is a really... Can you get over the roof there? Oh my.
Oh my, what a play, what a grab!
Another jump here on high ground. Super goes forward, but gets stuck up. The EMP comes in, and ding, he rains down hell from above.
Here comes Pine. Gets one, gets two. Looking for a bit more, gets another one.
Tuno's down again. That heralds disaster generally for the fusion, and Carpe wasn't far behind. Prophet, he's killed 4 players now on his own.
From Vancouver, locks him in the sound barrier. Sound is huge. The bomb coming in from John. Oh my God, he does it again.
What an to the Widowmaker, taking the clutch into his own hands. The headshot after headshot after headshot.
Okay, I like this for the Gladiators. We're going to try and circle around. I will call this the merry-go-round because it makes me laugh. Makes me happy, and Sean Paul switches to the Widowmaker at just the right time. Oh, the gravy!
best tracer in the world.
Oh my word!
I mean, you could have told me that you spoke English, honestly.
The fans never thought they'd see this day. It took 43 matches. Feels like a really emotional moment here.
All right, I will see you later. Everything's down in the every video I react to and every channel I react to is down in the comments. To go see them or subscribe if you want. And I will see you later.